Eagles have not led. Remember, they trailed 16-0. Hurts up the middle. Hurts stretching out. Hurts touchdown. Tie ball game in the desert.
Hurts turned to a running back. He always find green grass. He always find the open lane.
Hurts keeping first down and a touchdown.
Saw the whole thing coming. He opted for the running back this time, and Hurts made him pay.
Jake Elliott in.
Taste of what he was supposed to be.
Second round pick out of Stanford last year. Hurts to the end zone. Touchdown.
Now a quarterback sneak. Hurts trying to power ahead. A flag was thrown, though, from the near side of the field. It is ruled a touchdown. Keep that in mind. Ruled a touchdown initially, but we have to check the flag.
They sneak it with Hurts. Jalen Hurts breaks the plane. Touchdown, Eagles. Straight ahead, it's Hurts pulling left side. He's in. The Eagles take the lead with 2:38. Hurts has room, has speed, has a touchdown. Hurts, touchdown, Philadelphia.
They're going to go right back to the line to try to sneak it. A flag was thrown on the snap. A lot to sort out, but the ruling is touchdown. The ruling on the field is touchdown. We'll check the marker.
Well, you can see it.
Oh, yeah,
look
easily.
at the line of scrimmage. He's crossed the ball right there.
Jalen Holmes clearly in the neutral zone.
You can orchestrate from there.
Hurts, he's got all the space in the world to run. Now he's going to take off, trying to beat Davis to the edge. And DeMario Davis forced him out. Shot.
He had the ball in his right hand the whole way. So watch, as Davis comes out there, I don't think the ball crosses. He never gets it into the other hand. And you see, it's behind. I think it's behind.
That is a very down. Hurts keeps. Hurts cuts. Hurts has the first down. And Jalen Hurts might have just put it away for the Eagles. Touchdown. His third of the day. Second and goal. Hurts. The sneak. The touchdown for the Eagles.
Or sneak.
It's the sneak. Hurts into the end zone. And the Eagles, for the first time tonight, take the lead. Hurts keeps it. Hurts runs it in for the touchdown. Picking up right where he left off a year ago. And a long Philadelphia drive of 80.
From just inside the 4. Hurts to the end zone for the touchdown. Hurts keeps around the edge and bends it back down, fighting for the end zone. What a run!
Out into the route, and he wants a holding call on Harrison Smith, but then he realizes Hurts is running, so he turns around and starts blocking. And that's that 600-pound squat that Jalen Hurts has done, that the power that he has.
You got A.J. Brown in the slot. Smith in motion. Hurts on 4th and goal. He's going to run for it. Hurts. Football is loose. What's the call here? Now they say touchdown.
Impressive. You don't even get those. Look at this lineup in the backfield. You don't even get those third quarter numbers. Hurts. Touchdown. Eagles. Jalen Hurts. What a wall.
Kenneth Gainwell lined up here in the backfield. This is just that running back going to push the quarterback across the goal line play, and Goddard getting a little bit.
Straight ahead is Jalen Hurts, and that's an Eagles touchdown. He's 2 for 2.
Hurts keeps and got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Hurts will run.
takes it in, touchdown! Nothing in front of him except the end zone. And the Eagles are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Second and goal. Design run again to the outside. Hurts trying to get there, and he's in for the touchdown.
As any quarterback in the league, he's going to win that foot race. Against running quarterbacks, you've got to set edges.
4 to choose from near side. Instead, Hurts takes off and gashes him. Touchdown, Philly. And it's Jalen Hurts on 3rd and 8. Pressure coming out of the secondary. Hurts shot and took off. End zone ahead. Touchdown. 22 yards. He straight up sliced them. They're going to sneak it with Hurts, and he's in. Second touchdown of the day for Jalen Hurts. It is the sneak, and it's Hurts surging forward, but a flag down. He's in for the touchdown, but there is a flag.
Goal. Are they going to push him in? They're lined up to do that. Yep. In there. Touchdown.
I think they felt that they were opening some nice holes up for Swift. And, of course, once they get the short yardage, so often they go to the sneak with the push from behind to get him in.
Yeah, here we go. The push, the touchdown. Jalen Hurts takes it in. That is
Hurts, chuck it in. No signal. He's in.
Hurts straight ahead, surging forward. No signal yet. Touchdown. It worked again.
Urge of the O-line and the push from behind. I mean, there's very few things in the NFL you can take to the bank. I mean, this is clear.
4th and goal. Empty backfield. Hurts on the keep. Hurts will not get there.
Oh, I don't know.
Did he lean in late? The Jets say he stopped. The Eagles say touchdown.
From the 1. Hurts pushing forward. The leader in quarterback runs for touchdown in the NFL. Adding to it with another one.
Not sure if they got the right people out there.
Brotherly shove time. They shoves him in by 2 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Another blitz. Hurts takes it right up the gut. Touchdown, Eagles.
Hurts sees it, and then he just gets right in behind those pulling linemen and is able to make.
Here comes the Eagles specialty. The push. And the penalty flag on this play. A touchdown is the call.
Well, this is automatic. We saw this in the Super Bowl, as I said. They were 6 for 6. 2 of those went for touchdowns, just like this one here. I mean, you do whatever you can.
1.5 yards, and they're already going to their trademark play. Hurts, Powers, touchdown, Philadelphia.
Look at how many guys for Philly are in there, Jim. We know about the defense. Philly puts all 11. Look at how tight everyone is. They don't let anybody get a... This would be a backbreaker for Buffalo fans, and this would be the pedigree of championship teams.
There goes Hurts. Hurts to the end zone, and the Eagles have won it in overtime.
4th straight game. They trailed at halftime, and they come back to win. An amazing game.
Brotherly shove again. Hurts is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Hurts trying to take it in. Diving for the touchdown. Offense, first possession of the game.
Well, they got man coverage on the receivers, and so they're run off, and they're not able to get back into the play on time. But you're going to see Mailata and then Kelsey. Mailata's able to try to pin the edge. Kelsey comes, and he helps secure it.
Here it comes again. And a touchdown is the result. Although no signal yet. Sure looked like he was in. And now they do. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Rest of the league trying to duplicate it. Nobody can do it like these guys can. Goddard with the assist. Hurts into the end zone. There is a flag down, though. Hurts is in, but there's a flag. Here he goes, getting pushed from behind. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You know, it raises the question earlier with the Falcons still in the third quarter that they went for two a little early.
Hurts waiting for a signal. Eagles think he's in. Still no signal. Touchdown.
Wow. And then a little bit of the old school Jalen Hurts. Brotherly shove, and it works again.
Hurts the push.
There it is.
And touchdown, Eagles.
What did Denzel Washington say? Like Novocaine, give it time. It always works, baby.
That's it.
It would be massive.
Hurts forward and nothing yet. Yes, signal for a touchdown. Jalen Hurts, second rushing touchdown of the day.
The push. No whistle. Didn't get it. Bengals hold up.
Play by Nick Sirianni, but here it is. And from this view here, you'll see the ball come up, and this may feel like the best shot. You see him right there. The ball's right in the middle of all that humanity. And he stays with it, and they determined that he broke the plane.
Shotgun here for Hurts. He's going to keep it. Faked it and takes it for the touchdown.
Watch the top of the screen. Watch number 81 in green, Grant Calcaterra. Stalk block, and then just walls him off. Hurts has the speed to get there, and Calcaterra makes sure that no one. This is their bread and butter.
Playing to the scouting report, and it's effective. Touchdown, Eagles.
Yeah, that was a classy move right there because Jalen Hurts knows who got him down there. He may have scored the touchdown.
Defensively. Hurts keeps it himself, has some room. Hurts at the 10, 5, touchdown! Jalen Hurts with the score.
Here comes the tush push, you got to think.
What's your stop?
There's Hurts, and he is powering across for the touchdown.
Guys inside there, and it's a great shot by our. When you're winning, it's hard to win in the NFL, and they're winning. He deserves credit.
He still has it, and Hurts is going to plunge across for another Eagles touchdown.
Everybody knows what's coming. Hurts, can he get in? He is. Touchdown.